What's up, YouTube? PokePrimer here, primed and ready to deliver you another Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. This time we are going in for our second battle with our super bulky UU team that we built with Alex the Weast, the Swampert, Real Legend the Arcanine, Kayla the Umbreon, Birch the Trevenant, and James the Weezing, and Slurp the Goodra. We are going up against a guy named JonathanReeh. I don't know how to pronounce it. I apologize, man. If you see this, my bad. But, he actually has a mixed tier team, which I'm totally okay with. Kind of looks like he just imported his team from XY, which is totally okay with me, because I like to battle everybody, whether competitive or not. So, without further ado, we're going to go right into this. Right into this battle. Let's see what this guy goes for. Let's see what this guy brings in. He actually leads off with his Mewtwo, and I'm like, damn! Starting it off strong. Shit. This nigga brought the realest mons in the world. I swear to God. Mega Mewtwo X, pop off here, and it's like, oh my God. What you gonna do? And he goes for the Psy Strike, which I love the Psy Strike's animations. I mean, granted, I know it's just Psy Shock, but prettier, but I think it's cool. So I'm able to get my rocks up here. Eat that up like a boss. I'm able to get my rocks up. Feeling real good right now. Alex Luis feeling real good about himself right about now. As he's gonna go for the Psy Shock, which is alright, I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna go for the Roar, get this Mega Mewtwo X up out of here. I don't want Mega Mewtwo on the field longer than I need it to be. So he's gonna come in with his Pidgeot here. He's gonna be getting some rocks, getting some rock damage, which is like, bitch, catch these rocks, you little bird. He's gonna go for the Aerial Ace, which look at how little damage that does. It does like 10 damage. Alex Luis sponged that like it was nothing. So we go for the Skull, get some decent damage off on this Pidgeot, and I'm like, this is going alright. This is pretty good. This is going well. I'm feeling good about this. So he's actually going to go for the Fly, and Scald's going to miss, obviously. Flies right over that scalding hot water. It's like, well, you need a hot bath, Pidgeot. Come on back down, you know what I'm saying? And Pidgeot's going to actually fly on down here, smack me real hard, get a crit, and it still does almost nothing. Alex Luis is amazing as a physical wall. This is why I love Swampert. Swampert's easily my favorite third-gen starter by far. Honestly, because he's just so diverse. You can either run him like this, being complete, like, hyper-defensive, with the rocks and whatnot, or you can run him hyper-offensive Mega Swampert, like crazy. But, in comes the Xerneas, and I'm like, he's either got Energy Ball, or he's got Horn Leech. It's like, alright, whatever. So I'm going to swap out into Birch here, sponge whatever specialty he's going to go for. It actually goes for the Thunderbolt, which was questioning, because it's like, you do remember that Swampert's water ground, and you can't kill a water ground type with electric type moves. But he's going to go for the Psychic, and Trevenant's going to eat that up too. Get a Will-O-Wisp off on this thing. I know it's not a physical attacker. I know everyone always, like, just assumes why would you burn anything that's not a physical attacker? It's residual damage, man. It's residual damage. I'm not going to waste my time trying to get one of my toxic users in here and get toxic off on it. But he goes for the Dazzling Gleam. That does a shit ton to Birch, but Birch still eats it like a champion. I love Trevenant. It's so underrated. Honestly, it's so underrated. Even down here in the tier that it's in, so underrated. But I'm actually gonna get that first turn harvest on my Citrus, which is absolutely amazing. Trevenant is one of those mons that just has a combination to it that if you can get it going, it's almost unstoppable. So I'm able to actually land my Leech Seed to this turn, which is really, really nice. So I'm going to get Leech Seed recovery now. He's going to take some burn damage. He's going to take that burn damage there in a second. And this Xerneas is just not having a good day. And I'm actually going to pop my Harvest again, get my Citrus back, and nom 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 nom. This big old tree is just munching that berry and feeling real, real good about himself right now. So Xerneas for some reason goes for Secret Power. I don't know if he mistook Secret Power for Ancient or Hidden Power or whatever. But, it's a mistake. It's a common mistake. It's not a big deal. So, I'm gonna get some health back from that Horn Leech, get some damage off on the Xerneas at the same time. Leech Seed's gonna take him down to, like, 1 HP. So, I'm like, get burned, bitch. There we go. Destroyed. So, Xerneas is gonna go down. Which is really, really nice. Really nice. Get your big-ass deer self out of here. considering he's looking like a reskin for Izzion. So in comes this Moltres, and Trevenant is not feeling this at all. Birch needs to get the fuck out of here. Get him up out. In comes the special sponge himself, Slurp the Goodra, and here comes this heat wave, and Goodra just stands there with that cute little look on his face like, why did you blow hot air on me? It's a crit too, Jesus Christ. Goodra is just too amazing. So, Moltres goes for Fly, and this is the coolest thing in the battle. I went for the Thunder here, as the Moltres goes for the Fly, and Thunder hits, and it's like, I always forget that's a mechanic, because like since I do competitive now, I don't think about that at all. I don't think about, you know, what moves hit during Fly, because I never see Fly. So Thunder hitting, that was absolutely amazing. So he's just going to go for the Water Pulse, which I was kind of questioning. I'm like, why did you just... That does nothing. And, of course, Goodra gets confused. And I'm like, really? Really? And then I break through confusion. I'm going to be able to get this Thunder off. Blastoise, buddy, pal, you ain't appreciating it. You ain't liking it. So he's actually now going to go for the Surf, which I'm still questioning why this Blastoise is in here doing this nonsense. Tickling my Goodra, just splashing water on it. It's like, Goodra doesn't need a bath right now. This turn he actually goes for the Waterfall, and I'm like, this was totally his HM Slave. You can just see it right now. This is like his total HM Slave. And at least the Waterfall does more because we're not like physically defensive. And I hit myself again. It's like, Slurp, come on, buddy. Seriously, you're not helping. You're not helping at all. You're just punching yourself in the face with your little goopy arms. So Mega Mewtwo's actually going to come in here. I'm going to snap out of confusion and hit this thing with a Dragon Pulse. I figured that was the safest play to go for, and Mewtwo eats that up like a champ. I mean, he's a Mewtwo. What else do you expect him to do? But I don't want to lose. I do not want to lose Goodra. So I'm going to swap in Umbreon here, predicting the Psy Strike, and it happens. And I don't know what they were going for here. I don't know why they went for Psy Strike twice when they saw that it doesn't affect me. I don't know. Jonathan, if you're watching, you need to brush up on your typings, buddy. Know that Psychic type moves don't affect no Dark types. So just gotta learn, man. I know you're looking for battles and stuff, and trying to have a good time, which is totally fine. It's totally fine. You know, but you gotta learn some stuff before you get too deep into it, buddy. You know what I'm just saying. So you're gonna bring in that Greninja, go for a Surf, and I already noticed right off the bat that this thing isn't Protean. So it's alright, it's alright. So I'm not even at all afraid of this thing. So he's actually gonna go for a Dive, which is just gonna help rack up the poison damage. As I go for the Foul Play here, which is like whatever. I'm actually gonna go for the Protect here, just to totally screw up his dive, because he's just so predictable with the dives. And he's going to take more toxic damage, and this Greninja's just kind of like waiting to die. He's going to go for a Waterfall here, and I'm like, ooh, this actually might hurt a bit. And it's a crit. It's a crit. It does some serious damage. I'm going to go for the Foul Play here. This Greninja's going to eat it up, because, you know, he's still Water Dark, which is a pain in the ass. But the toxic damage is going to finish off the Greninja, and I'm like, this bitch-ass frog's in Ubers? Man, this bitch-ass frog's in Ubers. Nah, I ain't with it. Then the Stealth Rocks are actually going to take out his Blastoise when he comes back in. And that is the battle. I mean, it was a fun little match. It was a fun little match. Really fun little match. I like having matches with people just trying to get into it. It's usually kind of fun, because, you know, you get to watch them learn, and hopefully, Jonathan, if you're out there, you and I can battle again someday. Once you get more into competitive, get some competitive mons ready to go, and get your competitive knowledge grind going. I would love to battle you again someday, and, you know, see how you improve from where you're starting right now. Because you know, he made some questionable plays, but, you know, hey, that's what happens when you're learning. You know. I was there at one point, too. I might even show some of my early Wi-Fi battles where I was a total idiot. But, if you guys have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like down below. I know this was supposed to be up yesterday. That was my plan. I don't like doing double upload days, but you know what? Yesterday was crazy. Yesterday was crazy busy. I didn't have time. I'm sorry. What can you do? I tried. But, we will have another Wi-Fi battle tomorrow, which will actually be a live commentated Wi-Fi battle. It'll be the last battle we have with this squad that we have right here, this bulky squad right here. And let me tell you right now, It was a good battle. It was a good battle. And there are many more good battles to come very, very soon. Very, very soon. So stick around. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so. And then all these fine Wi-Fi battles and Let's Play videos and whatnot will appear in your sub box each and every day. Because I strive for daily uploads here on PokePrimer, and well, we're going to keep to it. We're going to keep to it. Summertime is my time to shine. Hey, if you guys have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like down below. Comment any suggestions you might have for teams in the future. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you enjoyed. Till next time, I'm PokePrimer, signing off.